And welcome to the market alert for Wednesday the 14th of September 2016. So we're looking at Tuesday's market activity here. This is the pre-market session when I started to record. I'm just going to fast forward through all of this. So we can see the first bar of the session, a big bar there, 50 points plus 60 points, 70 points, as the market then finds bit of resistance, reverses, comes back, and now back below the red 20 bar line as well, and then prices moving lower and taking out the 18,150, but then finding support and then taking it out again. And then we have a sell signal. We see the market moving down, trying to come back, and then moving back down again below the entry price, back again, and then eventually taking out the scalp, which you can see just around about there. So the first trade, not too bad, and again the sell signal is below the 20 bar average there. The market then trading sideways and then attempts to come back up. Now the reason I'm showing you this recorded market activity is you'll see here we had a buy signal that was actually filled, the entry to 18,152, which you can see just there, and then the market stops this trade out for a loss, and then we get another short trade. And just before I move on, also note that this buy signal is below that 20 bar as well, so it goes up to it and the resistance there and then moves lower. And then we've got another sell that goes down to recoup the losses, giving you around about a 2-point loss on the first three trades. And the reason I've shown this is because of this. In fact, what I'll do, I'll fast forward, because when I reloaded the charts, which you can see there, you will see that the buy signal that we had has disappeared. So in the main session, this is now we're looking back at the whole session. In the main session, the market showed it when it was live, and then of course when I reloaded the chart it's disappeared. And it's important that you see that that was the case, because had I have just opened the charts, you would have seen that the buy signal had disappeared if you'd seen it during the live session. So then the market traded lower again, stayed this way, and then became sideways. There was no news yesterday, and I warned of this, that the market could be choppy, and then it became choppy. Now if I go back to the recorded version, you will see that I cut off around this point, and that's because we had the most horrendous thunderstorm. And back in 1992, when computers first came out, I had a situation where the telephone lines were hit by the lightning and blew a computer up. So it was a case of turning everything off. And as you know, I go out on a Tuesday evening dancing anyway, ballroom dancing with my wife, so that was me done for this part of the session. And as I said in yesterday's market alert, the market was going to be quiet as well because of the lack of news, and that turned out to be the case in the evening part of the session. So the market put in a reversal, and no doubt is going to put in another reversal now back to the upside. But what's interesting here is that the volume is greater on that down day than it was back on the Monday session when they drove the market back up. So again, the volume still proving to be increasing on the down days and not on the up days. But they're going to do their damnedest to try and keep this market up. So let's see what they've got today that they could do that with. Nothing except crude oil inventories, which are out at 3:30 p.m. Other than that, there's nothing else to move the market to the upside. So again, watch the first hour and after the crude oil inventories to see what actually happens there. And then on the implied volatility, 1489, back to the Friday high. And again, you can see that reflected here, everything's starting to move up. So the volatility is increasing, we're getting some half decent moves. But like I say, if you want to just improve the accuracy, I'm just going to switch back to this and to the 5-minute chart, you can see that the sell signals below the 20-bar average are really good. That's the overnight session. And then also if the buy signals are above the green on the average, you can see the two red ones failing there because they're not below the 20-bar average. This one has come back and is above the green. And then in Friday session as well, you will see that if we got the 20-bar moving average above on the sell side, it makes a difference as well. Just remove these lines which I put back on. Here we've got a bounce up to the line which we saw yesterday, and then of course we've got the close of the session. But again, this buy signal is not above the 20-bar, but that one is below, which is right. And then you see the market moving low. Just helps to filter out some of those trades. And you can also use a 10-bar average as well, and I'll do a video on this just to show you how it can help a bit more. Of course, during a quiet session and a sideways move, it's not going to make any difference, but the volatility has increased sufficiently now to be able to just put something simple on, just to give you a visual of where the trend is in the market during the trading times there. Right, that's it. I will see you tomorrow unless I report in during the day. Other than that, have a good day. As ever, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.